If there's one aircraft in the skies that you've probably seen at some point in your life, it's the C-130 Hercules. The C-130, built by Lockheed, is an American-built 4-engine turboprop transport aircraft. It's an aircraft that has truly stood the testament of time, and as it stands, it's the longest continuously produced military aircraft in the world, at over 65 years of service. A truly jack-of-all-trades aircraft, the C-130's versatile airframe has placed itself into the usage of numerous roles, including as a search and rescue, scientific research, weather reconnaissance, aerial refueling, gunship, along with many others. With over 40 variants in total, the C-130 is one of the most widespread planes ever produced, operating in over 60 nations across the globe. After the Korean War, the US Air Force realized that older World War II-era piston-engine transport aircraft were no longer adequate. A request for a new transport aircraft was divvied out to all major American aircraft manufacturers. More importantly, however, was the request for a new turboprop engine to be used on the aircraft. In a future video, we will be going in depth about the different types of common aircraft engines. But long story short, compared to the older piston engines, turboprops offer far more power for their weight. And although piston engines have a simpler design, turboprops have far fewer moving parts, and the smooth, vibration-free operation of a turboprop engine typically offers greater reliability and longer time between overhaul. By August of 1954, the first C-130 prototype performed its maiden flight, and since then to this present day, over 2,500 C-130s across the globe have been built. Proving invaluable in every major conflict since the Korean War, as well as in domestic and civilian affairs, over the decades in the latter half of the 20th century, a different variant of the C-130 has been designated for just about every role an aircraft can fill. The base C-130 Hercules is designed primarily as a cargo aircraft, capable of accommodating a wide variety of oversized cargo, including everything from utility helicopters and wheeled armored vehicles to standard palletized cargo and military personnel. However, that's far from its only purpose. There's also the HC-130, a search and rescue personnel recovery aircraft. There's the KC-130, which is an aerial refueling tanker, the EC-130, an electronic warfare aircraft in charge of disrupting communications. There's the WC-130 Weatherbird, designed specifically for penetration into severe storms to obtain data. The AC-130, which is essentially a flying gunship or a tank. There's a firefighting C-130, and even the LC-130, which has skis installed in place of the aircraft's traditional wheeled landing gears, and it's designed exclusively for transportation and research within Antarctica. Best of all, even with its over half-a-century-old airframe, it still proves superior compared to many newer turbojet-powered transport aircraft in its cost, reliability, fuel efficiency, and ability to perform incredibly short takeoffs and landings in poorly conditioned airfields. Because of its incredible utility, the aircraft is, still to this day, continuing to receive upgrades. And the newest iteration, the C-130J, has received major system improvements to include advanced flight stations with fully integrated digital avionics, heads-up displays, and state-of-the-art navigation systems, as well as automatic defense and environmental protection systems. The C-130 is truly the Lego of aircraft. It's incredibly easy to put together, and even easier to add stuff onto it. And with a recent Pentagon contract to further extend the aircraft's lifetime, it may not be outside of the realm of possibility for the C-130 to exceed 100 years of service. From supporting humanitarian aid missions or landing on polar ice caps for scientific research, to shooting massive cannons and dropping Navy SEALs into enemy territory, the Hercules truly stands up to its name.